Zog the Heilige Gemara, Zog the Heilige Mishnah. Yud Amir Aleph. Says the Mishnah, we're going to learn a fascinating sugya today. Grado, one of the more relevant Mishnayis and Gemaras, straight ad halacha l'maisa. Something which is one of those things you always have, like someone who calls this one out. Let's see. Says the Mishnah. At first you're going to wonder what the flip I'm talking about. Let's give it a minute. Pirus aleha sadin. You spread over your sukkah, a sheet to protect your sukkah mipnei achama, from the sun. It's too sunny, so you take a sheet, you throw it over your sukkah. Or you spread a sheet underneath it. Why? Mipnei hanishar, because of the falling leaves and other assorted garbage that's going to fall off your schach. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I'm showing you this picture. I think we could all visualize this one, but just in case you had an issue, it's called a sheet over your sukkah, a sheet under. Very simple. Very simple. Givaldi. One is the first case is on top. The second case is underneath. Two different cases. Says the Mishnah, Piris al-Aschach, B'nei Sudden, excuse me, thank you. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. There's a fascinating picture here. Okay, let's not get confused. Says the Mishnah, Oi, Shepires, you spread out. Shalom Rabbi Rosenthal and Avram. Al Gabi Kinuf, on top of the Kinuf. What are the Kinuf? So this is one of those things that if you had no clue what it was, but you looked at the picture, you'd figure it out. Kinuf, as you see over here, is... Anyone see what the kinuf is? Kinuf is a bed with 4 posts, and you spread a sheet over the 4 posts. Looks a little like a bunk bed, matzif. Spread over the sheet over... The royal beds. Yeah. I don't know if they actually exist. They exist in all the microwaves of the world.
So that's the part that somebody eats inside of that?
Oh, and you go to sleep in there. Geschmack. You go to sleep, you go to eat. Good. Oy Shapir is ala kinuf. Says the Mishnah on all of these cases, what is the din? Pesula. So again, we have 3 cases. Case number 1, you have the sheet on top of the sukkah. Chaver, why don't we have so many books, let's utilize them here. Open one up for you guys over here. You open one up for you guys over there. Gewaldig. Okay. Says the Mishnah, you put a sheet on top of the sukkah, you put a sheet underneath the sukkah, or you put a sheet over your bedpost. What is the halacha? Pesula. Continues the Heilige Gemara. Amar Rav Chisda. Says Rav Chisda, Lo yishanu. We did not learn. The din of the Mishnah is only relevant Ella mipnei hanishar. That you put up the sheet to save from the leaves. I skipped the last part of the Mishnah. Thank you. Aval. However, that's the next picture. Pairesu, you spread out the sheet. Al gabe naklite hamita. What in the world is naklite hamita? So everyone, let's look at the picture together. It's picture 116. Shtickle tipi mativ here. Naklite hamita. You don't put on the 4 corners. See, chaver, come. You could sit, take food. You want to sit here. You want to sit there. We don't. We have extra picture books if you want. Whatever you like. You can even take a Gemara. If you put it over the naklite hamita, which means you make a tipi type of mativ, says the Mishnah. What's the din? Nothing. Then it's kosh. Avol. However, you're allowed to be pairesu al gabe naklite ha. Mita. I was thinking if it's weird. I'll tell you why I don't think it's weird. Because we just don't know grammar. That's why it's weird for us. If we knew grammar, avol pairesu means you're allowed to spread out. That's what the words mean, right? That's what the words mean. Yeah. Pairesu, but it is true because even Mishnayos often, even though, would throw in the word, mutter, kosher, enochanami. But yeah, alzeh, this is the Mishnah. So we have 3 cases of flat sheets, puzzle. 1 case of TPE style sheet, kosher. Amar Rav Chisda. Back into Rav Chisda, Lo Shanu, the din of the Mishnah is only said, Elam, Mipnei Hanishar, that you spread out the sheet. Why? Mipnei Hanishar, to save from the leaves.
Scholars explain what the difference is if since there's no tefach by the God.
Vos, I wasn't listening.
The difference why you can't have a sheet over the schach, but you could have the thing by the bed.
Good. What do you want to know?
No. Why yes, why not?
Well, we're going to get there. I know Rashi says. I don't want to. We're going to get there because the Gemara is going to come back to in a minute. So I'd rather just go in order. We looked at Rashi. It's good. But for now, let's just take it as a din for the sake of being a little bit easier. Rashi told us now. I hear. I'm not arguing on Rashi. As Rav Asher would say, "V'helam devir Rashi." We're just going to go with the Gemara for a moment. Omar Rav Chisda, Lo Yishanu. We did not learn the din in the Mishnah. El Mnei Hanishar. Only if it's due to the leaves. Avalina Oisai Ksheira. But if you put up the sheet for Ne'oisai, for beauty, it's kosher. Is anyone bothered by that statement of Rav Chisda? Let's look back in the Mishnah, Chaver. What did the Mishnah say? Piris aleh sadim ne'achama oitachteha mipnei hanishar. Says Rav Chisda, by the way, Chaver, don't make a mistake. It's only because you put it up mipnei hanishar. We just learned the Mishnah. What are you doing? You're telling me the din of the Mishnah? Frak the Gemara, Pshita. Rav Chisda, what you just said is obvious. Mibnei Hanishar Tanan. The Mishnah said that when it's impossible if you put it up to stop the leaves from falling. Answers the Gemara. Mahu Tetema. I would have thought, even though the Mishnah said that it's possible if you put up the sheet to block the leaves, you would have thought, Hu Hadin, the same thing is true. Hu Hadin, it's the same din. Da'afilu lina oisai, that even if you put up the sheet for beauty, you would have thought it's the same din. Why would you have thought that? The Mishnah said for save from the leaves. Why did the Mishnah say the case of mipnei hanishar from the leaves? The Mishnah just gave you the most normal and obvious case. Kamashmalon comes along Rav Chisda that if it's done for leaves, that's the problem. Dafka. But if you do it to say for beauty, it's kosher. So again, Rav Chisda seemingly is saying the din of the Mishnah. He's not. He's telling you we could say it in other words. He's telling you the diak. He's telling you the inference. The Mishnah said if you put up a sheet to save from the leaves is a problem. Says Rav Chisda, read the Mishnah carefully. It's only for the leaves. Let's say I put up a beautiful tapestry because I think it's beautiful. What's the halacha? Kosher. Beautiful. Says the Gemara. Lema misaye alei. Let's bring a raya. Lema, let us bring misaye alei a raya. Sichecha kil chasa. You have a sukkah, you put up, by the way, just stam, if anyone wants to know, the artist has a beautiful picture over here of Lina Asai, stam, his mother's, quilt. He thought that was beautiful. I would have went for like a picture of Yerushalayim, maybe, like the sky. I don't know, he went a little bit patchwork. Anyways, that's completely irrelevant. Let's just move on. I'm sorry. Continue. Says the Gemara, let's bring a Hilgaraya. Says the Bryce. Sichecha kil chasa. That if you put up schach, kil chasa. What does that mean? Kil chasa. You just put up schach. No secrets. Ve'itra. And now you adorned it. Itra. You adorned it. You made it beautiful. We're on the bottom. We didn't turn. I apologize. I turned because I have pictures over here from the Heilige Mesifta. I thought he had another one. I apologize. I confused everyone. Yeah, 2 lines to the bottom. Ve'itra. Again, you have schach, kel chasa, and you adorn your schach. This is called sukkah decorations in English. Bekuramin ubetzadinin hamitzuyarin, with different types of tapestries and hanging garments, as well as vitala ba, and you hung up for beauty egoizim, nuts, shkedim, almonds, efrasikin are no. Efras, nu was it? I know, what is it? It's the nectarine? No, peach?
No.
Peach? It's a peach? No, not passion fruit. It's a farsik. Again, a farsik. No, it's the guy. It's the thing. It's a beach. The picture. No, what is the good picture, Taina?
Is that a flavor of one of the nesty?
Yeah, Vada. Everyone's getting nostalgic over here. Yeah, I think it's peach also. I think you're right. I think it's peach. Gavaldik, afarsik. Very good. Where were we? Very minim. That one I think we know. Pomegranates. Parchile anavim. What's that? Anavim are grapes. Parchile anavim are bundles. It's called clusters. Vines of grapes. Very good. Vi'at rois shel shiboilin. It's like shibol. It's chvais, wheats and zachen. What do they show you in the picture? Slasais, shmanim. Beautiful stuff. No, what's atris? Okay, decoration. Rabbi, what are you sitting? What are you, a bleacher creature? I don't understand. No, come sit like a mensch. No, you don't have to sit on Achi's lap. That's extreme. Listen. Yeshi ladem po. Havanti. Weiter. V'rimainim, parchile anavim v'itra shal shibalim, yeinois, wine, shmanim, oils, salasais, and flowers. These are all called the primitive sukkah decorations. We have hanging up over here the ganze shivas aminim. You got hanging up here fruits and all the wonderful stuff. What is the halacha? No, whatever these things are. Okay, you have everything hanging up. Okay, throw up the whole produce department. What's the halacha? Aser listapik ben. You can't use them. Imagine you have a bottle of wine hanging up. You got a good Isaac's Ram for Yontif. You hang it up. It looks geschmack. Isaac's Ram. You tell the kids it's for the Akedah, Meyerdik. And then comes the second night. You're like, Taco, it would be better for Kiddush than hanging up there. That was a silly idea. Why did I hang it up? Are you allowed to take it down and use it? No. Aser lehistapik bahem. You're not allowed to use the guy, all the decorations. As we turn over to Yudam Beis, add until Moitzai Yantaif Ha'acharin Shalchak, the end of Yantif. V'im Hisna, and if you made a Tanai, if you stipulated Alehem on them, Hakol Lefi Tanai, everything goes according to your stipulation, your condition. End of question. Now, parenthetically, we mentioned, don't pass him based on this. The whole Tranai business is not simple. It's not simple halacha. We're grada machmer lechatchila. It's a little bit confusing. But the Gemara sounds like even on Yantif, that if you made a Tanai, and if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, right? Why are these items quote unquote muksa? Because they're decorations, because they're part of Ersika. If I make a Tanai and I say it's not, then it shouldn't work. That's what the Gemara says. So what was this whole long lengthy kasha? This was a raya. Excuse me. 1 second, I'm sorry. What's the raya? We just said that really, if I put up a sheet, what was the din of Rav Chisda? If I put up a sheet for the leaves, that's possible. If I put up a sheet, lina aisai for beauty, that's kosher. Lema misayele, this is the raya. Because we see this whole case, you have all these things hanging. What were the first few items? Ve'itra bikramim uba sadinim. A sadin is a sheet. Amisuyarin. It sounds like you're hanging up sheets. And it's kosher. Raya to Rav Chisda. Says the Gemara 2 lines from the top. No, raya. Dilma, perhaps, min hatzan. If you look at the picture, they did a beautiful job. In the top picture, they show you that here, look over here. Top picture, they show you that the sheet is underneath the schach. And then in the second picture, they show you that they moved the sheet hanging, I think it's called vertically. Vertically, yes. Yeah, like a mural on the Shikla Arabic, hanging on the walls. I hope I didn't just insult anyone. But either way, let's continue. Where are we holding? 8:24. We have a minute yet? Wow. Okay. One more minute. Itmar. Zakte Heilige Gemara. Oh, we have a minute. Itmar. Noi Sukkah. Ein mima'atin b'sukkah. The decorations of the sukkah do not diminish the height of the sukkah. What does that mean? That means, let's say you have an exact 10 tefachim sukkah. We've dealt extensively with that, and you start hanging up your decorations. So, you don't have enough room, says the Gemara, does not detract. Amar Rav Ashi.
This is supposed to be a riot.
What? No, it's not a riot. It's an Itmar. It's an Itmar because it's talking about decorations. We're going to come back around on next week. Rav Ashi, minat sad though, then yes, mimatin. If you hang up these murals in Zachin, then it does detract. We'll stop over here. Next week we'll continue with all the wonderful decorations, etc.